No matter how old you are, learning to control and manage your emotions can be a real tough task. However, you teenagers have extra challenges, hormonal changes, a brain that is still developing, the intensity of social interactions, the overburdening parental expectations, and the huge academic demands. And these can lead to a huge impact on your mental health and can also lead to teenage depression, anxiety disorders, and substance use disorders, as well as eating disorders. And these are potential outcomes, especially for the teenagers who do not have the skills to cope up competently with life's ups and downs. However, fear not, teenagers, because today I bring to you 5 simple ways which you can use to gain control of your emotions and balance them competently. Now, before we move forward, do subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. So, let's get started. When teenagers experience intense emotions, they sometimes try to push those feelings away. And feeling such emotions can be really scary and overwhelming for many of us. Now, riding the wave is an effective tool that helps teenagers to become more comfortable with what is happening inside them. Now, you might be asking me, what is riding the wave exactly, Mr. Nudge? Now, let me tell you that. Now, for that you need to find a very quiet place, like your room. Shut the door if you have to, but block out all the noise from outside or any distraction. Take a position that you're comfortable in and concentrate on your breathing consciously. Take deep, slow breaths. Relax your entire body from head to toes. Release all the tension from your muscles. Release it. Just let it go. Then, instead of forcing those feelings or resisting those feelings, try to allow them to come inside your body, flow inside your body. Allow them. Experience those feelings, whether it be joy, frustration, anger, and then observe what you're feeling with kindness and compassion, instead of banging your fist against the wall and without judging yourself. Now, allow those feelings to stay inside your body for as long as possible. Allow them. Do not resist them. Allow them. And slowly, after some time, 10 to 15 minutes later, you will actually feel the emotions subsiding or evaporating slowly, leaving your body. Now, this may be tough for some of you guys, but the only way you can ride the wave effectively is following these instructions and doing it continuously. If it doesn't happen once or twice, do it 3-4 times. Allow those feelings. Never resist them. Allow them. Exercise is a great way for teenagers to let off some steam and focus on something other than their own thoughts. Physical exercise actually gets teenagers out of their minds and into their bodies and gives them presence of mind and shows them the way to stay in the present. Moreover, effective physical exercise releases a natural hormone inside our bodies called endorphin, which is a natural mood lifter. And a research shows that effective physical activity greatly helps in combating depression and anxiety disorders. And this is not exaggeration at all. Now, you know what I do whenever I feel stressed out or anxious? I grab a basketball. Since I'm a basketball player, I go onto the basketball court and just dunk it inside. And it gives me a feeling of self-confidence. And which I forgot to mention, that physical activity of your choice, an effective physical activity, actually boosts your self-confidence and gives you a sense of achievement. I'm sure most of you sports people, teenagers, are actually familiar with this feeling of achievement and that boost that you get. This is a simple way which you can use to gain control over your emotions. And instead of using technology or entertainment, physical activity of your choice, whether it be a basketball, football or cricket, can actually boost your mind in such a way that all extreme feelings, all the negative emotions will just vaporize in air. So next time, whenever you feel low or let down, grab your favorite sport or aerobatic exercise and then just rock it. It may seem really strange to say that getting more sleep actually improves the way teenagers feel when they are awake. But guys, this is actually true. According to researchers, teenagers feel more depressed when they do not get enough sleep, which makes it harder for them to handle challenges and deal with emotions. Furthermore, not getting sufficient amount of sleep every night can increase a teenager's likelihood of using drugs and alcohol. Now, getting the amount of sleep can be real tough for some of you guys. Some of you guys might be asking me, Naj, tell me, I do not get sleep at all, and that's why I resort to technology. Now, I'm going to show you another 5 simple ways using which you can get better and more quality sleep at night. Do not take it easy, just note these reasons down. Alright, the number 1 reason is set an electronic alarm. Now, just before you sleep, an hour before you sleep, shut off all your technological disturbances, your laptops, mobile phones, everything else, and that actually will send a signal to your brain that you are getting ready for sleep. It is a psychological signal that the brain gets. Now I know it can be really hard for most of you teenagers, and some of you might not even be willing to do it, but if you really want to get quality sleep at night and feel better, you have to follow it. Now, the second technique is get your room as dark as possible. Now, when the light inside the room is dark, right, it will not interfere with your eyes, and your brain will get other signal that your mind is ready to shut down. How a laptop needs to close off to shut down, in similar way all the lights inside your room need to be off, and all the noise disturbances should be shut off in order for you to get ready for a lovely amount of sleep. Now, the third way is you need to do relaxing activities before sleeping. For example, if you're not getting sleep, do some reading. Now, if some of you guys hate reading, not an issue. Just take a shower and listen to quiet music. Not metallic and rock music, obviously not, but quiet music, which can actually, get some strain onto your mind. Like a very, relaxing strain, which will cause your body and mind to shut off, believe me. And the fourth technique is, and make sure that your bedroom is cool enough. The body prepares for sleep when the internal temperature is low. It is a scientific fact, I'm telling you. So when you keep your body cool at night, it actually prepares you for sleep, both mentally and physically. So either switch on the AC or turn on the fan and keep your room cool. And if you're feeling cold, just put on the blanket. But that will actually make you get quality amount of sleep. Trust me. And then the fifth way, the final way is, this may be a little tough for you guys, but still, it's a way. Get up at the same time on weekends, like the way you wake up every morning, every week. Now, sleeping till noon can actually disrupt your schedule, and your mind will actually get disrupted and will actually, interfere with the regular things that you've been following, so that you could get some good amount of sleep, like the tips that I've mentioned. So, wake up on the same time on weekends. Now the fifth and last way which you can utilize to balance your emotions is, it's actually a tough one for many of you guys to perform. Some of you guys won't even look at it, and I'm kind of sure about it, but still, I highly recommend it. You maintain a journal or a diary wherein you write down all the emotions that you feel every day. Just write them down, and beside those, write down ways in which you can, actually combat them. They can be different ways, like talking to your friends, or actually watching videos, motivational videos, which can actually get you out of them. But whatever emotion that you feel, just write them down in a diary or a journal every day, at least 3 emotions per day. And the moment you make it into a habit, right, you will find out ways in which you can actually combat those emotions effectively. And trust me, this actually works, because your mind is an object which actually, visits. You have no control over your thoughts, and your thoughts keep overflowing. And the only way to actually, balance your thoughts, or, just reduce the buzzing inside your mind, is to write those thoughts down. And if you do so, you will be able to effectively balance your emotions and find out ways in which you can actually gain extra control over them, other than the tips that I've mentioned over here. So write down all your emotions in a journal or diary and just rock your life. Now, if you guys actually found this video useful at all, or enlightening at all, then comment below in the comment section which all the ways that you have started to implement in order to control emotions and balance them. Just comment in this comment section. And also, if you want to improve your life better and get more tips and strategies to live a happier, better and successful life, especially for you teenagers, then join my community on Facebook, Youth Empowerment Mastermind. The link is given in the description below. And have a lovely evening. Kudos to all of you guys.